This week I decided to learn dice stacking with zero experience. I saw this cool trick on TikTok and wanted to learn it. It's basically a simple trick using a cup and some dice, and thanks to the centripetal force that allows you to keep the dice inside the cup, so you can turn the dice into vertical columns on a flat surface. This is not magic, it just takes a lot of practicing. So let's stack some dice. First, it was way too difficult to understand how to do this. I tried to pick the dice with the cup, but couldn't understand how to do it. I managed to put one dice inside the cup and even got the motion right, I think. At least the dice stayed inside. But with the second one, every time I had one dice inside and tried to pick up the second one, it just kept flying everywhere and all I did was picking up the dice. This trick is actually simpler than it looks like. It works on the gravitational force. As long as you keep this motion of the dice, it will stay inside. You just need to be very fast. I practiced a lot and felt like I'm gonna get it this time, but I didn't. It got really frustrating. I tried and tried for hours and nothing changed. So I checked if it was even possible to stack the dice. I tried to throw one dice on top of the other and found out the dice were too small and rounded, so I switched them to better ones. They look like poker dice with squared edges rather than these small rounded dice. I started training with the new blue dice and it felt different, easier and much smoother. After a few minutes of practicing with the new dice, I got the 2 dice tower pretty easily. Then I tried to do the next step with the 3 dice. It took me a while to figure this out, but I didn't give up, even when it started to get dark outside, but then I finally got the 3 dice tower. After 10 more minutes, I even got the 4th one. Nice. But with the 5th one, it got way too trickier. I couldn't get it. No matter what I did, the dice were falling. It got really dark, but I kept going. Tried over and over until I almost got it. The next day I was really motivated to succeed. I got the motion right and even put inside the cup 5 dice, but still couldn't land it right. After I watched the footage, I realized my cup wasn't landing the right way. It got blocked every time and the dice inside got messed up. Doing this trick on a concrete surface ruins the cup. Apparently a flat plastic table is the best one to use. As soon as I switched my gear, it got way too easier. I got a 4th dice tower immediately and even got these strange tower shapes. I think it's a skill by itself. With the new table I was much more confident. And finally got a 5 dice tower right away. So I kept going until I would get the 6th tower. I was closer than ever to make it, kept practicing non-stop. I fell a few more times, but felt like I'm gonna get it this time. And just like this, I did it.